Yo, what's going on, guys? GZTV back with another video, and we are here with our playoff predictions video. Let me just slide this over a little bit, maybe. Yeah, that looks better. All right, cool. Slide this. Okay, that looks good. I know the bottom of the screen might be kind of like blank or whatever, but we are going to do our playoff predictions, and we are going to include the play-in games. And first things first, we are going to be picking our 7th seeds before we go any further, so I'm going to have to change the participants. First, we're going to start in the West. Who do I think is going to win against the Lakers and the Timberwolves? Especially with everything the Timberwolves have been going through and all the turmoil they had in their locker room, I'm going to pick the Lakers in that one, although it might be a good game. In terms of the East, in terms of their 7th seed, that'll be a good-ass game. I'm not really sure. I kind of want to pick the Heat on this one in terms of like what I think is going to be right. I don't know if I'm going to go with the Hawks. I'm going to go with an upset. Just because I really like the Hawks, and yeah, I think they have a chance. Talking about the 8th seed, we are going to be picking in between the Timberwolves, the Thunder, and the Pelicans. And in terms of who's going to win that Pelicans-Thunder game, I think I'm going to have to go with the Pelicans. I mean, the Thunder are good, don't get me wrong. They've had a really good season. I think the Pelicans are going to win, and they're going to end up beating the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves aren't going to be able to handle what's going on with them. But moving on to the East, we're just getting the play and stuff established before we actually start the playoff bracket. So now the Heat lose to the Hawks, and now we have to think of who's going to win between Bulls and Raptors. I just don't think the Bulls have had a good enough season. I think the Raptors will win, and then the Heat will end up taking the 8th seed and playing the Bucks, which would be, wow, that'll be a really, really good one. But yeah, here we go. We're going to start our bracket. I'm going to pick who I think is going to win this series and try to guess how many games it'll happen in. Nuggets, Pelicans. I got the Nuggets winning in 5. Pelicans in 5. So, or the Nuggets, sorry, not the Pelicans. So the Nuggets will beat the Pelicans in the first round in 5 games. They'll win 4-1. Suns, Clippers. I know this video is gonna be quick, but I got the Suns winning in 6. I got the Suns beating the Clippers in 6. Lakers, Grizzlies. That's gonna be a tough series. It's gonna be a really good one. I think it's gonna go to 7 games. I'm gonna have the Lakers. I'm gonna have the Lakers lose in 7 games. That's gonna be a 7-game series. And honestly, the Kings Warriors might be a 7-game series as well. And look, I have the Warriors winning. I have the Warriors winning in 7. I have a 6 seed going on where they're going to be rematching the Grizzlies. Those two. Let me make sure my video is going well. Okay, good. That's going to be kind of a rematch. I need to kind of slow down. So we can talk about each team one by one here. I mean, the Nuggets have an MVP candidate in Jokic, obviously one of the best three-point shooters in the league, in MPJ. You have Jamal Murray, probably a top 15 point guard in the NBA. You look at the Pelicans, obviously no Zion, so it's going to be tough for them to fare with any team in the play-in. By the way, the play-in starts tomorrow, so you guys do not want to miss that. You know, obviously Brandon Ingram's a star. He can take over. They have a solid traditional big man in Jonas Valanciunas, who has been in the league for quite a bit. CJ McCollum, one of the premier three-point shooters over the last 10 years. You know, they have rising stars like Trey Murphy on their squad, so they're solid. You know, the Suns just picked up KD in the trade acquisition, and ever since he's been playing with them, they haven't lost I think they lost one. Or no. With him in the lineup, they haven't lost a single game. And obviously, they still have minus obviously Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, which were big pieces. They still have maintained, players like Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton. And the fact that they're able to keep those 3 players while getting Durant, I think, is big time. Now, is their bench a little weak? Yes. But they're going against a Clippers team in the first round who doesn't they don't even have full health. I mean, PG comes in and out of games, and Kawhi comes in and out of games, and obviously, Russell Westbrook just got picked up in the trade acquisition. This will be a very fun series. Obviously, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook are going to be playing each other, so that'll be fun. Get your popcorn out for that game. That'll be exciting. But I just think the Suns are going to win, and if KD's in the lineup, they're going to win the series. Moving on to the Grizzlies and the Lakers. The Grizzlies, Ja Morant just came back from his whole situation. They have one of the best defensive players in the league in Jaren Jackson, trash talker, and one of the most controversial players in the league in Dylan Brooks. One of the best three-point shooters in the league in Desmond Bane. This is a tough team to beat, and obviously they have guys like Brandon Clark and Santi Aldama coming off the bench. So, and obviously Trey Jones is a pretty solid point guard, or Tyus, whichever one. You look at the Lakers, they just picked D'Lo up out of the trade acquisition, and he has been playing well. Obviously LeBron James having an historic year for him, obviously with the scoring title. Anthony Davis, one of the most dominant bigs in the NBA right now. When healthy, he is one of the most dominant bigs. Malik Beasley, great three-point shooter. Jared Vanderbilt, one of the best perimeter players in the league. Defensively, for sure. He's a great defender. Austin Reeves, and a rising star in the league. Obviously, the Lakers have a lot going for them, but at the same time, they've struggled in games, and I feel like when it comes down the stretch, I feel like it's the Grizzlies' time to shine. It's about time for LeBron to, let everyone else take over. And I'm not mad. There's people that hate on LeBron stuff. I'm not mad at him at all, but it's about time guys like Ja Morant take over. Kings, Warriors, what a impressive season I've been seeing out of the Kings. Oh my goodness. They're a good team, but I think the Warriors are just playoff experience. Like, they're just playoff caliber teams, and that's not something you can say about the Kings over the years. The Warriors, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, and Curry, they have the best guard trio in the NBA probably. Obviously Kevon Looney's a workhorse. Draymond Green's a veteran. You have young guys off the bench like Kuminga, who can play pretty well for you. Anthony Lamb is an up-and-coming player they have. The Kings are great, though. De'Aaron Fox is one of the best fourth-quarter players in the league. I would say Domantas Sabonis is like a slightly worse, more athletic Jokic. And obviously they have a bench player in Malik Monk, great shooter in Kevin Huerter, another great rookie shooter in Keegan Murray, veteran Harrison Barnes. They have Trey Lyles coming off the bench, Chimezie Metu. They have a lot of stuff going for them. So, but with all that being said, the Warriors just came off the championship. I don't see them being first round outs. Let's move on to the Bucks and the Heat. We have another front runner for MVP in Giannis Antetokounmpo. We have a Defensive Player of the Year candidates, two of them honestly, with Drew Holiday, Brook Lopez. We have one of the best bench players in the NBA with Bobby Portis. Obviously Grayson Allen. As much as I'm not a big fan of his, he's still a hell of a player. I don't really have much to say about the Heat. I don't. Tyler Hero had a decent year, but the Bucks are taking this 4-1. The Bucks are going on to that next round. Moving on to the Cavs and Knicks. This will be a tough one. I think the Cavs are really good, and I have firm belief that they can win this series, but Julius Randle, when he's hot, he is hot. I kind of want to let this go to 7 games. I think this will be a 7-game series with the Cavs winning. I don't know, though. Jalen Brunson, R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, Quentin Grimes, the Knicks are deep. They have probably way better scoring. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland are decent at scoring. Evan Mobley can do it when he wants. It's going to be tough. I think defense is going to win the day for the Cavs. Defense wins championships, and that's what's going to happen. So the Cavs are going to beat the Knicks and move on. Celtics Hawks. I'm very confident in my Boston Celtics. I might be biased here. I think the Celtics are going to sweep them, honestly. I don't know. That could go to like 5 or 6 games, but I think the Celtics are going to sweep. I think that's going to be the only first round sweep we have. So, oh wait, never mind. Sixers are sweeping the Nets as well. You know what? If I have the Sixers sweeping the Nets, I would say, yeah, we're going to have 2 sweeps in the East, and the Celtics and the Sixers are going to have a fantastic series. I'm not sure who's going to win that one. But yeah, I know I didn't really talk about the teams that much. Obviously, the Nets have struggled this season. So yeah, moving on, Nuggets and Suns. I don't think the Nuggets can hang with the Suns. I got the Suns winning in 6 games. I have the Suns going to the Conference Championship. They're winning in 6 games. Nuggets aren't. They're not reliable enough. Obviously, they are one of the best teams in the NBA, so I can't really hate on them. But like, when it comes down to it, and the Suns, they've rested their players up plenty throughout the season. When it comes to them, I mean, my goodness, they're a tough team to beat. I will say that. Obviously, I'm sorry about the glare. I'm kind of just looking over at my screen. Hopefully, you guys can see the bracket. Okay, you guys kind of can. Hopefully, it's not too small for your screen. On my preview, it does look kind of small. Grizzlies Warriors. This is a really tough series to pick. I think it's the Grizzlies' time. Grizzlies in 7. I got the Grizzlies beating the Warriors in 7. Maybe I'll regret that. I feel like I will regret that later on, but yeah, Bucks Cavs. I think the Bucks should be able to handle them in about 5-6 games. I'm gonna give the Cavs the benefit of the doubt and give the Bucks that game in 6. I know for a fact that the Celtics-Sixers series is going to go to 7, as will probably the conference finals on that side. And you know what? I want to pick the Warriors here. I'm going to pick the Warriors in 7. But I think I will have them losing to the Suns in the next round. In terms of Celtics 76ers, I think it's time for the Celtics to win a ring. I'm gonna be biased a little bit and give the Celtics the nod to go to the conference finals. This is legit like the conference finals from last year, wasn't it? I mean, obviously the Heat made it. Suns didn't make it. I know that for a fact. They got shit on by Luka. Suns Warriors. Suns Warriors. Who is gonna go to the championship? I got the Suns in 7. Suns are going in 7. I don't know, man. It's tough. I got the Suns making the NBA Finals. They are a 1 seed or a 4 seed, but I got them making the NBA Finals. Bucks and Celtics. I mean, that's just the best of the best. I feel like whoever wins this game might just win the finals. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna have a hot take. Celtics are losing in 6. Celtics are losing in 6 in the conference championship. So now we have the Bucks and Suns, a rematch. Where I think the Suns, I know this is kind of a short video, where I have the Suns getting their redemption with Kevin Durant on the squad, and the Suns are going to win the NBA Finals this year in 7 games. Yeah, I mean, I kind of sped through that. I didn't really want it to be like a speed run type of video, but yeah, I mean, I just think the Suns have what it takes. They have Kevin Durant, they have Devin Booker, they have Chris Paul, they have DeAndre Ayton. I mean, how can they not? Nobody on the Bucks is guarding Kevin Durant. No one on the Bucks. I mean, someone could probably guard. Someone could guard Devin Booker, but like, will they? Probably not. DeAndre Ayton will not get scored on very often. If I'm delusional, just let me know in the comments. But I got the Suns beating the Bucks in the NBA Finals, 4-3. I don't think the Celtics have what it takes this year. They've had a couple tough losses. Obviously, they've been playing fantastic, but there's my bracket. Let me know what you guys think. I'll probably share it on Twitter, so for those that don't tune into the videos, they can go ahead and go check it out. Yeah, guys, that was a shorter video than I expected. I'm going to have time to do some other things around here, so that is good. Stream tonight on Kick. Should be, yeah, I'll be on Kick tonight. Tomorrow I might be on Twitch. Tonight I'll definitely be on Kick, so... Anyways, GZTV, leave a like, comment, and subscribe throughout the playoffs. I will be covering every single game. That is a good game. If there's some blowout games, I'm not going to talk about them. I'm excited, though. I'm really excited for these NBA playoffs. This is probably one of the most difficult, unpredictable playoffs we have had in a while. I heard Kenny Beecham talk about that, and I think that he's right. I mean, this pool of teams is like really good this year.